Time now to turn back to meteorologist Cedric Haynes here in the Storm Alert Center for a check of our forecast on this Tuesday afternoon, and we are officially about to begin spring. What time, Cedric?
That's right. It starts at 11:06 p.m., Latrice. So we're getting closer and closer. The countdown is on. In fact, we're just under 11 hours now, officially based on the time here. So at 11:06 p.m., though, this evening Eastern time, yes, spring will officially arrive. So if you can't wait, just give it 11 more hours and you'll be there. All right, this morning you were probably saying, where is spring? We can't wait. And here's why, because we had many folks that dropped down well into the 20s. This is definitely a mid-January-like temperature map this morning. It got down to 23 degrees in Cleveland. Now remember, temperatures below 25, that's what we consider a hard freeze out there. So we're dealing with a hard freeze here as we end and wrap up winter time here in the Tennessee Valley. So it was definitely a cold start. Now, it's still chilly out there, folks. Even despite the fact that we've got that sunshine, temperatures only still in the 30s up along the plateau. We've got temperatures only in the low to mid 40s here in the valley areas. The one good thing that's good today compared to yesterday, the wind, not nearly as blowing as strong as it was yesterday when we had those northwesterly winds between about 10 and 20 miles per hour. So we're in that midst of that cold air now, but just to our north and west, some very warm air is developing here just ahead of our next cold front that's going to move in. And so that means we will eventually kind of see a warming trend happening. So this is more of a cold snap, not a cold spell, which is some good news. All right, let's talk about the below average temperatures for the rest of this afternoon as, cross our fingers, we get into the mid to upper 50s later today with lots of sunshine expected across the area. But again, this is going to be well below average for this time of the year. We'll go with temperatures around 57 in Cleveland, 58 in Dalton, 55 Murphy, 56 in Dayton, and about 51 degrees in Altamont, 55 degrees in Fort Payne. So more temperature swings ahead. We've got the mid-50s out there for us this afternoon, but with these winds picking up out of the south and west, it's not going to be nearly as cold tonight. So we'll see our temperatures dropping down into the 30s, but again, that's going to be mainly above freezing for most of us. But you see, here comes our next front that's going to dive on into the area as we head towards your Wednesday afternoon. Before it moves through, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, but behind this front, we're not going to see a big blast of cold air by any means. Now, what about rain chances? That first front on Wednesday is not going to produce rain chances for us, but clouds will start to increase as we go towards your Thursday, and I think Thursday night into Friday, we're going to see rain chances ramping up as an area of low pressure moves by to our south. Now, with the low pressure moving to our south, the chances of thunderstorms, at least severe weather, very low. This will be mainly just some rain shower activity, but Friday is looking like a rainy day, and even in the early Saturday morning until that low pressure moves by, we could still have a couple of scattered showers out there before we start to dry things out by later Saturday. So as far as rainfall totals go, again, not talking about a flooding event, but the potential of about a half an inch to an inch of rain is going to be possible as that low pressure moves on through. Let me show you your Storm Alert 7-day forecast. 57 degrees for the last day of winter and the official start of spring later this evening. Otherwise, another chilly night ahead, Latrice, but look at that for the first full day of spring. Temperatures near 70, so kind of spring-like before the rain arrives on Friday.